Hey y'all, it's your girl Siobhan Danielle. I'm back with another video, and as y'all can tell by the title, I will be answering 25 questions on why situationships fail and my thoughts on love. So let's get into the video. So I found 25 questions and I answered every single one of them. Right? So we're gonna start. This is my thoughts. So the first question is, what is the hardest part about navigating situationships? So the hardest part is the uncertainty. It's like you're stuck in a limbo where you're not sure where you stand with someone, and that constant questioning can get exhausting. What are we doing? Okay, we've been talking for so long. So are we gonna take the next step? If it ain't been clear by the second time, by the second date, get up out of there. Okay, the second question is, how do you know when someone's intentions aren't serious? When they are very inconsistent. 1 minute they are all in, and the next they are distant or evasive. And I just want to apologize for the noise in the back. It's the fan. So y'all know those people who it still be cold outside and they still sleep with the fan on? That's me. I don't care how cold it is. I will put on a big ass sweater. I will put on some fluffy socks and go to sleep with the fan on. Okay. Let me re-answer this question. Okay. How do you know when someone's intentions aren't serious? When they are inconsistent. 1 minute they are all in, the next they are distant or evasive. If someone can't be clear or reliable, that's a very huge sign they're just not that into you. So question number 3 is, what advice would you give to someone stuck in a situationship? Do not settle. Girl, get the fuck up out of there. If you feel like you deserve more than what you're getting, you probably do, and it's better to walk away now and make space for something real than stay in something that's half-hearted. Okay? Believe me. Question number 4 is, have your experiences with men shaped your view on love? They made me more cautious. I'm still a lover girl at heart, but I'm not as quick to trust people. I know that actions speak louder than words, and I'm not ignoring red flags anymore. I'm not going to say I'm not ignoring red flags anymore, because I never ignore red flags. Me personally, I spot one red flag and I'm out of there. And the reason why I do that is because when you first meet with someone or hang out with someone, anything, you express the do's and the don'ts in the relationship or the situationship. Okay? Because what men like to do is be in a situationship with you, or tell you they want to be in a situationship with you, and tell you that they don't want you talking to anybody else, just them. Meanwhile, they can go talk to any fucking body that they want. So I express my boundaries the first minute I find I'm interested in somebody. Once that boundary is crossed, or if they think that because I set that boundary and I like them, they're gonna cross a little bit to see how I feel. No, you do that, one flag, out. One red flag is out. Question number 5 is, what's your definition of a healthy relationship? My definition of a healthy relationship is built on trust, communication, and respect. It's when both people are committed to growing together and supporting each other without all the games. Right? Question number 6. What do you think makes a situationship so common today? What do you think makes situationships so common today? I think it's partly because people are scared of commitment, which is true, and they don't want to be alone either. They got to get over the fear of being alone, because you just want to be with somebody, you're going to be miserable. I'm sorry, I keep moving my hand, I got to get the camera clear. But it's easier to stay in the gray area where there's less responsibility, even if it's not fulfilling. I promise you, it's okay to be alone. Especially for the people that get in relationships back to back to back. Please, it's okay to be alone. Do not be scared of being alone. Take some time and heal and figure yourself out some more. You might find out some new things about yourself, and you might find out some things that you tolerated before that you're not going to tolerate next. Take some time alone. Question number 7 is, do you believe in soulmates, or has your perspective changed over time? Honestly, I believe in soulmates. I used to believe in the idea of a soulmate, but now I think there could be multiple people out there who can be right for you at different stages of your life. I think there's 3 stages in your life with 3 loves I think you know what I'm trying to get at. So when you're a child, you feel like there's, because it's always something like that. It could be your childhood love, middle school love, high school love, college, college sweetheart, high school sweetheart. I feel like at different points and stages in your life, all like through high school, all those school lives, there's always room for multiple people. I don't know why it's taking me a long time just to get it out and find the right words, but y'all know what I'm getting at. Different stages in your life, yeah, you can, because I really thought that I was in love when I was younger. Middle school, did I like somebody in middle school? I used to have crushes on people. Like, yeah, crushes. They would know I liked them. Nothing would be done about it because it's evident that they did not like me back. They just like the thought that I liked them. So, yeah, especially in high school, there's one person all the way to college. I don't know. I don't even know how to explain that. Like, it wasn't even like I don't even know if that was even considered a fucking situationship. That was just a waste your time shit. Like, it wasn't confusing because they were just confusing. They didn't know what they want. But then again, the with you was silent. Hey, you live and learn. So question number 8 is, what's the biggest red flag you've ignored in the past? Like, I said I never ignored the like, I always didn't ignore the red flags. But I would, like, if I had to really say that I ignored the red flag, it would definitely be inconsistency. Inconsistency. I feel like that word is a tongue twister and it's not hard to pronounce, but for some reason I'm fucking stumbling over the word. Inconsistency. Okay, there you go. I've overlooked it a lot, thinking that maybe he's just busy or figuring things out, figuring what the fuck they want. But it never came up with what they wanted. They just wanted to play around. But honestly, if someone wants to be with you, they'll make it clear. They'll make time for you. There's never ever been like, if he like you, he'll make time. Like, if a man likes you, he will make time for you. Ain't no such thing as too busy for the person that you want to be with. You go 24 hours. You could work 24 hours in a day. Just shoot the text. I'm thinking of you. I saw something and it made me think. I seen this meme and I thought of you. Okay? Ain't nobody too busy for you. They'll make it very clear if they want you. Yo, this a big ass. What the flip? Mind you, it wasn't ready to pop and I just popped it. So that's why it's big as hell. It's still more shit in here, so I gotta squeeze it. Ooh. Oh, and if the background looks different than what it did in the last vlog, I am home. I came home to vote, to go to the doctor. And then I went to see my godmother. And, well, technically I was supposed to see the doctor today, but the doctor wasn't at this location. They gave me the wrong location, so I will be seeing the doctor on Monday. Mind you, I was supposed to be going back to school on Monday, so now I have to go back to school later on in the day, which I don't want to do. But you know what? It's okay. My lips look ashy. I need to drink some more water. Okay, so question number 9. Why do you think people settle for less than what they deserve in love? Because they so desperate to be in a relationship. I think it's a mix of fear of being alone and hoping that things will change. We convince ourselves that it's better than nothing, but really it's just wasting time. I'm not going to say people are desperate to be, but people are scared of being alone, so they are desperate to be with somebody, anybody, so that they won't be alone. So that's technically a little bit right. Like, I don't, like that. I really don't truly understand why people just don't, like you don't have to be alone all the time, but it's okay to be alone. Like, I just really don't understand. So question number 10 is, have you ever felt like someone was the one but they didn't feel the same? Yes. Yeah, I've had someone who I thought checked all the boxes, but they weren't on the same page. It's hard when you see some potential in the person, but they're not willing to take that step. So yeah. Yeah. Like, yeah, I'm not even gonna say that. I was about to say that shit was about to be mad obvious of who I was talking about. Normally I wouldn't care, but it's like, they don't watch my vlogs anyway. So, okay. Question 11 is, how do you maintain hope for love after being let down? It's tough. But I remind myself that I deserve the kind of love that I want. Just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it won't. It's about being patient and knowing my worth. I know my worth. It's about being patient. I'm a lover girl at fucking heart, y'all. Love hasn't hit me yet, but I'm one of those that, when Valentine's Day come, I live through all the couples that's posting their pictures and stuff. I love seeing love. And I would even sit and watch, what's those, rom-coms? Romance movies? Yeah, my favorite romance movie is The Photograph. Issa Rae, Lakeith Stanfield, 8. Yo, this is bothering me. Okay. Question 12 is, what's the most valuable lesson you've learned from past situationships? If someone isn't willing to be clear about their intentions, they are not worth my time. You can't force someone to give you what they are not ready to offer. I've learned to stop waiting around for people to figure out and focus on what I need. The question, once I start like taking an interest in somebody, the first thing I'll be like is, do you want to build or do you want to bullshit? And you know what? I need to stop asking that, because when you ask, do you want to build or do you want to bullshit, it's evident that they know that you want to have them say build. But no, that's what I used to say. Do you want to build or do you want to bullshit? Because if you want to bullshit, you can get the fuck left. Don't waste my time. Don't waste my time. I'm not here for it. I'm dating to marry. I am 26 years old. 26 years old. I am 4 years from 30. Okay? I'm about to finish school with my second degree. I'm about to start my career in what's that? Psychology, counseling, therapy. I don't have time to be going back and forth with these dates and playing around. No. I need to start living my life. I need to start building a home. The clock is ticking. Well, the clock is not ticking. I'm not saying I'm rushing, but like, and to think that as a child I was going to be married by 22. I had hopes to be married by 22 and kids by 25. Bitch, you lost your fucking mind. Like, who did I think I was? And why did I set that goal for myself? Like, I realized now that I said I wish I would have been married by 22 and kids by 25. Like, there was no thought of, like, I never even thought of college being in there. Like, when was I graduating college? Like, I'm so glad that shit didn't happen, because what? Question number 13 is, how do you handle feelings of jealousy or insecurity in dating? One second. Okay. A little intermission. How do you handle feelings of jealousy or insecurity in dating? I try to remind myself that if someone is truly for me, there won't be a need for jealousy. Insecurity usually comes from past experiences, so I have to separate that from current situation. Communication is key too. If I'm feeling uneasy, I'd rather address it than let it fester. Question number 14. What's your idea of the perfect first date? Something simple but thoughtful. Maybe a nice dinner or walk in the park. Well, I don't know about I won't say a walk in the park, but I will also classify a walk in the park as a picnic. Like, I've been on picnic dates, and it gives you that opportunity to talk, to learn more about a person and stuff. So yeah, without any distractions. I feel like dinner, you could do that as well. I'm not big on the over the top gestures. It's just show me you're genuinely interested. Question 15 is have you ever regretted walking away from someone? Why or why not? Wait, because I put no. I don't think I've ever regretted walking away. If I felt the need to leave, it was because I wasn't getting what I deserved. Sometimes it's painful, but staying in something that doesn't feel right is worse. Okay, I was about to say yes, I regret it, but I thought about it, no. So yeah, that's the response I'm gonna give. Question number 16 is, how do you balance vulnerability with protecting your heart? So it's tricky, but I've learned to open up slowly and not give everything all at once. You can still be vulnerable and show someone who you are while setting boundaries, when to pull back. Oh, it's about recognizing when to pull back if you're not getting the same energy in return. It's usually you giving your all and they giving a little bit. Like, hello? Am I the only person in the situationship? Like, it seems like I'm the only person talking. You need to talk too. Like, come on. Okay. Question number 17 is, what are some signs you think even... Oh, why did I say even? What are some signs you think men show when they aren't serious? Inconsistency, lack of communication, and dodging conversations about the future. Because if I'm asking you questions about what's the next step that we finna take, why are you doing everything but answering my question? So you're doing everything with but answering my question. I don't know why it took me to figure out the word but. I was gonna say everything but if you're doing everything but answering that question, then you're not ready for this relationship. You don't want this relationship. You just want the benefits that will come to this relationship, whatever this situation is. Baby, no. But if they're always vague about where things are headed or only hit you up when it's convenient for them, that's a big sign they're not serious. And when I put if they only hit you up when it's convenient for them, I automatically go and think about, those girls who be like, who go on Twitter. It's like them little chats, and they be like, he only hit me up at nighttime. Am I the side bitch? I'm like, baby, if you are not a roach, you are not a bug, you are not any of those insects. Insects only come out at night. Stop letting that man hit you up at nighttime. It's 24 hours in a day. Why do he want to see you at night? If he want to see you at night, plan a date. Go to the movies. Go bowling. Go to dinner. No, he's only just calling you for a booty call, baby. You really think that man is into you, or he just want what you can give him at that second? Like, he's not serious. And he only keep hitting you up because he know you're available to take the call. Which, I'm not faulting you for it, because if you want to do that, you can do that. But if y'all been doing that for 5 months and nothing has progressed after that, you don't think you should open your mind and open your brain and start questioning what's going on? Okay. Question number 18 is, why do you think infidelity is such a common fear in relationship? Hold on, why do I think? Okay. Because every single time the phone come in the camera on my finger. Okay, let me just answer the question. Because it's one of the deepest forms of betrayal. You trust someone with your heart, and when that trust is broken, it's hard to come back from it. Plus, in today's world with social media, people have more opportunities to cheat or entertain distractions. My thing is, why the fuck are you getting in a relationship just to cheat on that person? It just shows that you just want to be with that person. You just want to have sex with that person. My thing is, all you gotta do is be like, I don't want to be in a relationship. Do you want to do casual sex? All that person's gonna do is give you a yes or no. The thing is, they want the person to be able to say yes. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it at that. But I don't get it. Why are you getting in a relationship just to cheat? Just like, why are you getting married just to cheat? And then you talk about some I'm not a monogamous type of man. So why did you let that girl, why did you get into a monogamous relationship if you don't like being monogamous? First of all, you don't even have enough aura for you to be in a polygamous relationship. I don't know if I said that word right. But you don't have enough of you to share with 3 women or multiple women. You don't have enough of you to go through that. You is not that guy for you to be sharing with between 3 women. You're barely a guy. The fuck? Okay. Question number 19 is, do you believe people can change, or is it better to move on? I think if you have to keep telling the same person one thing over and over and over, like if you have to tell them the same thing twice, they're not changing. It's not changing. You can tell them one time, and that's a warning. One time is all they need. One time. Don't repeat yourself. They heard you the first time. But I think, well, I think people can change, but they have to want it for themselves, not for you. Right. I mean, yeah. If you're constantly waiting for someone to change, you're likely setting yourself up for disappointment. Sometimes it's better to move on and let them figure it out on their own. Because, baby, they is not going to change for you. They're going to think because you keep asking them to change, you're nagging at this point. You shouldn't have to beg anybody to change for you. Don't beg for the bare minimum. They should want to change. So question number 20 is, what do you think people misunderstand most about being single? I'm going to tell y'all. People think being single means you're lonely or that something's wrong with you. But honestly, being single can be empowering. It's a chance to focus on yourself, your goals, and what you really want out of life and love. I promise you, if you've been in a relationship back to back, and you finally get in that space where you're single and you haven't been single for a long time, you're gonna start seeing fucking colors through your eyes. You're gonna hear colors through your ears. You'll be like, oh my God, I was letting this shit slide. You're gonna start figuring out shit about yourself that you never knew about, because you've been in a relationship and you've been holding on. You've been holding yourself, like you've been pretending to be somebody else just to be in a relationship, if you get what I'm trying to say. Like, you become this type of person. You become like more sophisticated, more I don't know. Sophisticated is the word I have right now. I really don't know another word. I can't think of it. I had it on the tip of my tongue when I was about to say it, but I lost the thought. But yeah, you will find out more about yourself. You will even find out that you like, you know what? Maybe I was bored. I was in I just kept getting relationships because I was bored. And then when you get out, you find a hobby and you be like, oh shit, I could have been putting my time to this and all that other stuff. I mean, you wasn't going to figure that out until you left those relationships, right? I'm not going to fault you for being in relationship after relationship. Maybe you feel like that's what you need in order to get you to where you got to go. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Okay, so question number 21 is, do you think being in love is worth the risk of getting hurt? I would say no, but yes, I do. Even though I've been hurt in the past, I still believe love is worth it. It's one of the most beautiful things you can experience. And when it's real, it's worth the risk of a few bumps along the road. I'm saying yes, I do, because I do believe that. But the thing is, I've never been in love. So I think I might have felt it a little bit, but I never felt the whole extent of what love is like. Okay? Okay. So question number 22 is, what's your biggest fear when it comes to falling in love? My biggest fear is giving my all to someone and then being betrayed or lied to. It's hard to recover from that kind of heartbreak, and it makes you question your judgment. Imagine being with somebody for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, and you find out that they settled for you. And you find out that the person that they really wanted wasn't available, so you was the second best thing. So they just settled with you. And it's like, what in your mind would think that's okay to do? That's like you being in love more with your partner than they being in love with you, just to make the relationship work. Like, what the fuck? Are y'all crazy? Like, that don't do nothing but I swear to God, that don't do nothing but try to that makes the man want to go cheat. Like, he settled for somebody that he didn't want to be with, so it's like that woman is not fulfilling to him. So I gotta go. And you know what they start to do? I just thought of this. The person that wasn't available, they start going out to find the person that looks like them, and they cheat with them. So you might not even be their type, Because remember, they settled for you. The person that they wanted wasn't available, but you don't look nothing like who that person was. So they just stay with you because they know you love them and they know you want a family, so they'll just give you that. And they'll go out and cheat with a lookalike of the person that they really want to be with. And that's fucking insane. That is very asinine and absurd. They need to go see the lady. Because if all these years pass and you still thinking about that person that was unavailable, something's really fucking wrong with you. It's like you're insane. Like, yeah. So question number 23 is, how do you handle emotional pain from past relationships? I try to process it by reflecting on what happened and what can I learn from it. I don't like to rush into anything new when I'm still hurting. Instead, I focus on healing and rebuilding myself before moving forward. I think everybody should be like that. I mean, everybody don't cope or grieve or, process things the same way, but I think everybody should learn how to process something new in a different way. I don't know. But, okay, so question number 24 is, what's one thing you wish men understood about when it comes to dating? I promise you, if you tell the truth, you'll be fine. But the thing is, you just want to be able to control what comes after the truth. So, for instance, okay, I'm gonna read what I originally wrote. I wish they understood that honesty goes a long way. Even if you're not ready for a serious relationship, being upfront about it gives us, the women, the chance to make informed decisions. It's the mixed signals in mind games that cause unnecessary pain. Because if you don't want to, first of all, you say you want to do friends with benefits. Okay, cool. We doing friends with benefits. Don't start like, I don't even think friends with benefits was the right thing for me to say. But telling the truth, and it comes hand in hand. I'm gonna say telling the truth and what comes hand in hand to why do people lie. Okay, so this is what I wrote. People lie either because they are afraid of telling the truth or because they want to control how the other person responds. They may fear that the truth will change how they are seen, preventing the other person from recognizing who they truly are. So if you a lying, cheating ass son of a gun, and I want you to tell me the truth, like I know you've been lying, but I'm asking you, and you still lying, when all you gotta do is tell me the truth. And then when you tell me the truth, you want to tell the truth that you lied, and you want the person to still stay with you even after all of that. No, because if you would have told the truth, it would have gave me the opportunity to figure out if I wanted to stay or go. But because you took so long into telling me the truth, nigga, I'm leaving. The fuck? And then you go, and then that's when it goes around on social media like women can't handle the truth. No, we can. You just want to have your cake and eat it too. You want to be able to tell the truth and still have us stay with you, and they be like, oh, I told her the truth and she was okay with it. What? Like, that's that type of thing. Well, I treated before and you stay with me to throw that shit back in somebody's face. No. Not over here, buddy, because I'm telling you right now, you doing that bullshit, when I do it, your chest gonna be caving the fuck in. I'm gonna come out this bitch like Remy Ma, motherfucker. Alright. Question number 25 is, what are your non-negotiables when it comes to love? Respect, honesty, and effort. I can't be going 75% in this situation or relationship and you only giving 25%, or you giving 10%, or I'm giving 99% and you giving 1%. Baby, get the fuck out my face. We're not doing any of that bullshit, okay? Like, and then respect goes a long way. So if I give you 10 things of do's and don'ts that you shouldn't be doing, the things you can do and the things you shouldn't be doing, and you do the same thing for me, respect goes both ways. But if you're not finna respect me, baby, make sure your family respect me too, because I be cursing mamas the fuck out. Mamas, sisters, daddies, aunties, uncles, all shits, all types. I don't play about no respect over here. Another non-negotiable is, if I tell you something in confidence, don't try to use what I told you in confidence as a joke to you know how they be saying something and then you have a reaction and be like, it's a joke. Bitch, that wasn't a joke. Because there was a situation where I expressed, I told, because this is a part of my life where I wear hearing aids. I have a hearing loss. And then in the same instance, I'm helping you put something up on your wall, and I'm telling you, like, you talking to me as if I can't hear you, and you talking about something. I could see why you wear hearing aids. Because you don't listen. Or you can't hear. And then try to say that's a joke. No, because when you said it in a tone that you can distinguish between a joke and somebody being serious. I'm not stupid. Nothing about me gives stupid. Nothing about me gives dumb. So that's a non-negotiable. Anything I tell you in confidence cannot be flipped and turned around and used against me. Because then I'm going to call your mama a crackhead. And that's why she didn't love you. And that's why you act the way you act. Okay? The fuck? I don't play them games over here. I don't joke about bullies, getting bullied, sexual assault, trauma, being homophobic, being transphobic, elderly abuse, child abuse, racism, discrimination. I don't joke about any of those fucking things. It's 2024, and you should gender, I don't know how to gender assignment. I don't know if that's the right way I'm saying it, but if you have any of these little situations, like if we having these kind of, but that's the thing right there. When I say these are my boundaries, when I feel like I'm first interested in somebody, I sit and I have these conversations. What you think about this? What you think about that? Even who you vote for, Republican or Democrat. I don't play when it comes to any of those things. We gotta see eye to eye on every single thing. Another non-negotiable is, like I said before, I cuss mamas out. The mama boys. And you know what type of mama boys I'm talking about. I don't play. I don't do none of that. I call the mama out. I call the mama boys out real quick. All of those right there are all of my non-negotiables. I don't play when it comes to any of those things. I'm strict over here. And I realize how strict I am. Maybe that's why I'm 26 with having been in a relationship. But you know what? That's okay, because you really need to be strict. You don't need to settle for shit. As a woman, if anybody tell you that your standards is too high and that you need to bring your standards out a little bit, no. My standards is high. If they can't reach me, then baby, they don't need to be near me. Have high hopes and high standards for who you choose to date, okay? Don't just date anybody. Do not, ladies. So, I didn't even read the whole thing. That's how I would know I went crazy. Because I stopped there. Respect, honesty, and effort. So I also wrote, I need to feel respected and valued. I need someone who's willing to put in the work to make the relationship grow. If those things aren't there, it's a fuck no for me. Okay? So, yeah. That was the 25 questions, and that was my response and more. I went crazy, I know. But that's okay, baby. Because who's settling? If I get in a relationship and I find out you settle for me, baby, you ain't gonna have 2 front teeth or 2 bottom teeth or side teeth. I'm telling you, your teeth finna be missing out the side of your mouth. Your head gonna be knocked out between the washer and the dryer. Okay? So, yeah. So that was my, my little thoughts and opinions and my perspective, thoughts and all of that other stuff, good stuff. Let me know what you guys think about my the questions and answers. You could give your own little answers too, and tell me if you want some more videos like this. Okay, so like, comment, subscribe, click the bell notification so whenever I drop a video, y'all can be notified immediately. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm out.